Craig, you were talking a week ago about being on the verge of playing like losers. How did you see the build-up this week and the execution today?
Yeah, no, I thought clearly we looked more predictable to each other. So those seeds need to be planted early in the week, and our coaches were awesome this week in terms of getting everybody on the same page and coaching the layers. When you have a performance that you're not proud of, there's a lot of things you start to question, and you go, oh, what about this, what about this? And then most of the stuff that we focused on, we thought could control some of the ripple effects of other parts of our game that weren't on song. Credit to our coaches and our players for being way more predictable this week and then narrowing the focus around some things that matter for us.
So did you end up finding more your style of game?
Yeah, I think most people could see there's a lot of things that were much improved. There's a step forward, no doubting that. Not just because of scoreboard, just because of method and reliability and trust and predictability, and some of the layers of our game were there for others to see and judge. But I know internally it was not really about the outcome, it was more about how we went about it. And today we took a step forward in that regard.
Cox coming back in, McStay kicking a few goals. How important was that, having those two taller guys in the ball?
Yeah, I've said this for weeks on end. It's been difficult. It's been an evolving door, or revolving door. What is that? One of those doors.
Revolving.
That'll be on the front bar. It's certainly been a tough time for our forwards. In terms of personnel changes, it's been consistent. And it's just nice to have some guys there. You just know if we're in certain phases of the game, we can go to them. And Dan kicked 3 goals, and Mason was really important at times too. And it just straightened us up a little bit.
You really put on your leaders last week as well. Some of them had some pretty big games today. How did you see their effort?
Yeah, I thought it was Darcy's best game for a long time. Darcy Moore, 13 intercept possessions, I think he had close to the same amount of spoils, but he just looked back at his best at just going for the ball, strong contest. You got to start at the top and start with myself and other parts of our game. We go, come on, let's get better in these areas, and credit to them and the leaders and others that we're not shying away from wanting to be a better version of ourselves. It starts early in the week, and then today was the exam day. It was all about studying for today, and we passed this test.
How did you see Nick Dacos' performance?
Well, we come here wanting to not make a statement, but somewhat make amends, or for our fans in particular, like show up, turn up and show the fans that that's not us. And well, Nick had 18 in the first quarter, didn't he? It's a fair way to say that's not us, and this is where we're going. He's a remarkable young man that has this ability to just know what we need when we need it. From a first day back from the pre-season, winning time trials to, we rested him this week to give him energy. Geez, he had plenty of energy. It's hard to keep adding more affirmation to a young man that's just been quite remarkable.
Not an ideal situation with DeGoey going out yesterday, and then Richards as well. How's Richards' gastro, is it?
Yeah, he came in for Geordie because we thought we may need an extra forward in our lineup that we potentially didn't have in our emergencies, and then then he got sick with gastro, but it's unfortunate for him that he pulled out. But then guys get opportunities. Ned Long played quite well, and gave us a real presence around the ball, and